Two sides from Sky Bet League 2 get set to tussle it out at Holker Street this evening in the first round of the Carabao Cup as Barrow host Port Vale. Both sides started with victories to kick off their league campaign on the weekend under the stewardship of their new managers. But who out of Stephen Clements and Darren Moore will be kicking off the season with 2 wins in 2 and, more importantly, a berth into the second round draw? Near immaculately observed minute silence here before kick-off. Launched into the box, it's very crowded indeed. There's a lot of hustle and bustle, and more importantly, there's an opening goal from Jared Garner after just a minute. Not the start that Port Vale wanted. Darren Moore will be left shaking his head at the defending of that long throw. It's not a clearing header at the near post. There's no winner at the second ball. And Garner's there just to slot it home. And it's the perfect start for Barrow on home soil tonight. It's the second round already calling their name. Away by Amos. Put off by the jeers of the home supporters, to say the least. Patton, plenty of room here for Shorrock, and Shorrock's in behind, and it's well smothered that by Farman. Super work from the Barrow keeper, quickly off his line, diving out at the young forward's feet. Just closed down that angle perfectly, and Shorrock never had the chance to lift it over him. All the way through with John's pass, and how about that for a touch from the goal scorer? Garner lays it off to this near side. Mahoney providing the support, looking to find Garner again. There were 2 he could aim at. He was close to finding either of them. They look good coming forward this evening, don't they, Barrow? Another chance from a set piece here. Headed away, but not well away. Gotts trying to lift it over everyone. Didn't quite have the dip to get it underneath the crossbar. And that's why Robbie Gotts is just sat there on the edge of the area, waiting for something like that to come his way. Just about got control with it, with the chest. Not a bad effort with the right boot either. Outrageous control. We've seen some real skill. This time Patton, almost perfect with that touch. He makes his way into the area. There's 3 in there, all waiting for a delivery. That's a great ball in towards the back post as well. And Ojo was wide open and probably should have tucked that home. Look at this from Baker Boaty.
Cracking cross.
And he picks out Ojo's run. He's got time, he could have perhaps taken a touch as well. Shorrock drifting. I think he wanted to have a go, but he was just closed down under pressure from Kean Spence. That's going to be a free kick though. Decent position for Port Vale here. Yeah, not the best second challenge that from Spence, to say the least. Farman arranging the defences. Waiting for a delivery, but it's straight on goal. What an equaliser after 26 minutes. Rari Patton. He's looked promising already this evening, particularly in his distribution, but that is a fantastic strike from the set piece. Over the wall and down. There's no chance for the keeper when it's that low. Jackson sending it down the line. It's there in support as well if needed. Not needed at the moment. Port Vale struggling to clear their lines. Campbell. It's a return pass. Could be fed back through to him, and he's found. And he just couldn't find the target. He thinks it took a deflection, so does the official. It's behind for a corner. It's just persistence that. Falls straight back to the Scottish midfielder. Perhaps he could have done better. Jackson, something for Spence to chase. That's what he'll do. He's like a terrier, and he's going to get his rewards here as well. went for goal. Deborah just stood his ground at the near post. Look at this from Spence. Hustling, harassing, leads to the slip from Lomax. Just wonder if that perhaps should have just been pulled back across goal though. Aqua was waiting. Roger with the turn. Trying to spin between three defenders. Might still work out for the away side. A ricochet off Tolak. Coming forward with plenty of numbers though. Ojo again. Made off by the Swiss substitute. And a chance here for Sang! Well, they're going to be singing his name all night. If that proves to be a winner. 66 minutes gone. It's very well worked on the edge of the box. It's not the best layoff to him. He's still got a lot to do, but he shifts it onto the right boot. Beats Farman down to that right-hand side. Really good hit. And the away side are suddenly leading. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Vale have flipped the script here. 2-1 up after conceding in the opening minute. Won by the substitute Aqua. And steps away from one and another. It's a good save that. And follow up. Kuyate unable to cap off the move. Super feet from the substitute here. Dancing a merry jig. It's a very good save that from Amos. Jackson. He perfectly measured that. Certainly was with all the hustling that Gotts was doing. There's a chance to have a go from distance and a good save by Amos. Perhaps one for the cameras almost. Campbell forcing him into the acrobatics. Aqua with the header. It's down and behind. They're upping the intensity, upping the tempo, Barrow now. They want to get back into this cup tie. Who says no one cares about the Carabao Cup? It's a great strike from distance that from Campbell. Headed away at the near post. What's the second ball like? Perhaps a little too close to the keeper, but he's come and not got there. And Aqua gets his touch, gets the flick, and finds the back of the net, and more importantly, gets the equaliser. 20 minutes to go, game on now. It's all about the second delivery, and Amos commits to it. And if he commits, he has to get something on it, and he doesn't get anywhere near it. The goalkeeping blunder gets Barrow back level. Well fought for. Just couldn't be taken in stride in the end. Campbell encouraged to shoot by some of the supporters. They're going to steady themselves. Jackson fancies it. No, and it's a super hit! Devilish swerve to whip it in at that far post. And Ben Jackson, who's threatened to push forward and support the attack on numerous occasions in this second half, comes up trumps with what could be an unbelievable winner. Just bends it so far outside that post when he strikes it, and it comes back. Amos at full stretch can't keep it out. That is one to celebrate and then some, particularly if it books your name in the second round of the Cup. Hoisted to safety by Spence. What's left in the tank for Port Vale? Not enough. Barrow, after going 1-0 up after a minute, pinned back to 2-1 in the second half. Valiantly fight on all their late resources and find 2 goals in the final 20 minutes, including a barnstormer from Ben Jackson to put their name in the second round of the Carabao Cup. It's 2 wins in 2 to kick off the campaign for the hosts as well, as it finishes here. Barrow 3, Port Vale 2.